Join us as we snowshoe Twin Lakes, explore Leadville, and go to Breckenridge.
You're watching day 3 of our March 2023 trip out to Colorado to do some car camping and exploring. In this video, we wake up at our campsite at Twin Lakes. We then head down to the Interlaken Trailhead. We then hike in to reach the remains of the Interlaken Resort and take in all the pretty views around the lake. After that, we explore the town of Leadville and try to buy one of Colorado's most famous sweatshirts, a Melanzana hoodie. We finish our day with walking around the town of Breckenridge, going out to dinner, and finding a last-minute Airbnb for $10. If you're interested in seeing other videos from our trip, please be sure to check out the links for them in the description. It was kind of cold at some point, but warmer than the other night.
It's about 8 a.m. On our window covers, there's so much frost built up. Looks like it's sunny outside now.
Just got up and packed up the car a little bit and changed, had a little breakfast, and now we're going to drive down the road this way, check out this lake, and then hike into Twin Lakes, I believe.
When we were driving in last night, the van we saw was parked here, and there is a little thing that says camping.
Once we go around this curve at the top of this little hill, we should get a good mountain view off to our right. I think that's the van we saw last night. There's the cool mountain view. The original Dodge Sprinter. The trailhead we're supposed to be hiking from is right up here, but we didn't want to go any further due to the snow getting deep. And Kate went to change out of her glasses and into her contacts, and it's frozen.
They're starting to unfreeze a little bit, but you can see that.
Oh yeah.
It's frozen. So
that's
I'll
not
wear
good.
my glasses.
We decided to wear our snowshoes because, as you can see right here, you can fall through and it goes down pretty deep. Oh, look at that, there's a tent up ahead. It's too bad people have to leave tents and stuff out. There's a lot of free camping around this area. You can see those little posts. I can see a lot of fire pits. That would be a nice site to drive into during the summer. We actually parked and just walked through the backcountry free camping near the Twin Lakes Interlaken Trailhead, and now we are at the proper start of the trail. We're both using MSR Evo Ascent snowshoes, and they work really well. There's not a lot of snow in this area, but the view is really good. We just came from back that way. Wow, I didn't know there was going to be a building here. The only thing I knew this was called the Interlaken Historical Site. Let's see. I didn't realize this, but we're actually in the San Isabel National Forest, and this is something called the Dexter Cabin, and it's a historical site. And there used to be this cabin and hotel, but the sign says that the cabin was moved further away from the water to preserve it. The cabin is very old, but I'm not sure the date that it was originally built. And I know the hotel was like from a Victorian era resort. While we were looking at the mountains, we noticed another cabin over here, so we're going over to check it out. What do you see? Oh wow, that's quite the big log structure. Oh, there's like remnants of some up there too. Then there's like another little building past it. I don't know what these little things are. Maybe they're just sheds, or maybe they're little cabins that people used to stay in. Then over here, there's like another bigger hotel building almost. According to this sign, this building right here was the original Interlaken Hotel, and it's been closed since 1899. The big hotel we were just looking at is right over there. We wanted to walk past the pine trees to see the mountains over here. As you can see, we had an awesome view of the mountains behind us, and now we are heading back to the car. This was an out and back hike, and we'll check in once we're back at the car. And we've made it back. I think we did about 5.5 miles in total. For lunch, we're having burritos just like last night, except this time the chicken is cold. Thank you for making these. They're really good. We just finished eating lunch and put our stuff away. Now it's time to head into the town of Leadville.
We're about 20 minutes from Leadville now, and we're gonna walk around and check out some stores, and I think we're actually gonna try to find an Airbnb or somewhere unique to stay tonight, so that way we can escape the cold a little bit.
I think we're approaching the downtown section of Leadville. I think it's a little bit bigger than Buena Vista, but I've never been here before. Kate's driven through once.
We're in downtown Leadville now, and the first thing we're gonna do is go into the Melanzana store behind us. We realized we didn't explain what the brand Melanzana is and why they're so hard to get. They're high quality fleece activewear sweatshirts, and all of them are still produced in Leadville. They're only sold in this store behind me, and even then you have to make an appointment to be able to buy them. And each person can only buy 2 items per visit and can only have 2 appointments per year. It's a little weird, but they do this to keep demand high and also not run out of inventory. You'll have to watch day 4 to see how I ended up getting the one I'm wearing now.
Kate's looking right now, but she's not allowed to buy one because we don't have an appointment. They make them right here, I think.
Yeah, they do.
In the back area. We weren't able to buy a sweatshirt, and we can't make an appointment until June 5th, so that's not going to be happening. I've never filmed in a bathroom before, but this is the public restrooms in downtown Leadville. Just wanted to give you a look at the bathroom stuff. Kind of reminded me of like what you'd find in a prison. We just walked around a couple of the streets in downtown Leadville after going in the Melanzana store, and we think we're just going to continue on to Breckenridge at this point because we don't feel like going out to dinner, and we did walk into a couple of the outdoor stores and like the gift shops, so we're just going to go into Breckenridge and probably stay in a hotel there tonight. Over there is Copper Mountain, and there's some traffic or some construction going on, so there's going to be a little bit of a delay. We just made it into downtown Breckenridge, and Kate's on the phone with a local hotel trying to get a spot for the night. As you can see, we made it and parked in downtown Breckenridge on an off street, and Main Street is right over here. We're gonna go walk around for a little bit and probably get dinner or drinks. We were not able to find a hotel. We called a couple places and we were put on hold, but we weren't able to get through to anyone, so we still don't know where we're gonna stay tonight. We just went and talked to that hotel over there, and it was $322 a night before tax. So we're gonna go walk around the town, probably get drinks somewhere, and then find a hotel outside of Breckenridge. We just walked through the little plaza of shops over this way, and you can see the ski mountain good from over there. Main Street is down this way. We parked down there. We're gonna try to find a restaurant to go out to eat, but it might be a long wait. What do you think you're in the mood for dinner?
I don't know, but I'm pretty hungry. Something filling.
I've been here once before, and I feel like the town is a lot bigger than I remember. But the only time I was here, we were here for like an hour. We just went in a couple stores up that way. Now we are more in the downtown area. Kate's looking on her phone for a place to stay. She thinks she found a good spot in the town of Frisco, which isn't too far from here. This looks really good.
Yeah, it does look really good.
After dinner, before we left the restaurant, we ended up finding a $10 Airbnb condo right outside of Breckenridge, and now that's where we're headed. Wow, this is really pretty. This is like the town square, I think. That foreigner has the cool side panels on the side of the roof rack. We're headed to our condo now. We'll explain it and show it to you once we get there. And it's just about a quarter of a mile up from Breckenridge, from the downtown square. And last night when we got here, we just took showers, kind of unpacked our stuff and let it dry out, and then went to bed. Last night at dinner, we found this Airbnb condo, and it's probably about a quarter mile away from downtown Breckenridge. And we got it for $10, but we still had to pay all the cleaning and Airbnb fees. So in total, it was $171. If you wanted to stay here for one night without there being like a last minute discount, it would cost you $407.13. And it's called the Luxury Condo 2 blocks from Main Street with hot tub, which we did not use. I'm gonna give you a little tour of it. So here's the living room. This is a pull-out couch, so 2 people can sleep here. Fireplace. There's a little balcony. This is like a condo resort area, so there's other condos around, but as you can see, there's a little table with a grill out there. There's a shuttle bus that'll pick you up and bring you to the ski center. Over here, you've got your kitchen. It's not too big, it's not too small, but it has everything you need. Then if we go over here, there's the front door. We're on the 2nd floor. Over here's the bathroom with a nice shower. Then over here is the bedroom. That's it for now, and stay tuned for day 4 where we visit Rocky Mountain National Park and hike to a glacial lake.